Let's talk mud flaps. Hi y'all, welcome to Ginger Walkabout. Today we're going to be talking about mud flaps. So Lucille, the ProMaster, comes with these lovely little mud flaps. And people lose these a lot. So what happens is the flap gets stuck between the curb and the tire, and then when the tire rotates, it rips it off. That's what happens. Now, I normally wouldn't really care that much about the mud flaps or whether they fell off or not, but of course I lost the one that's like mission critical, right? So I lost my mud flap on the back driver's side, and therefore mud, dirt, and grime kicks up on my dump station, and it gets disgusting to the point where like I have to clean it before I can even open it to dump tanks. So anyway, that's what we're gonna try to, let's see, look, the bolt's still even on there. It just got ripped right off. Alright, so there's my missing mud flap area. When I was at the Ram dealer, I tried to get new mud flaps from them, but it was over $400 because you can't just get one, you got to replace all four, and that seemed ridiculous. So I went on to Amazon's Ram made deluxe splash guard that in theory will fit on here. We're gonna find out. I don't know, we'll see. The other thing is that the driveway of the house that I'm at in my rent house is got quite a slant to it. So I do not want to have to jack up the big van on this driveway. So I'm hoping very much that I do not have to take the tire off. We'll see. Alright, instructions. Let's see. Yeah, I got parts, I got a ratchet, I got a thing. Alright, step 1. Remove the tire. Damn it. Alright, well we're going to try to do it without removing the tire. If I got to remove the tire, then I'm just going to keep these and wait till I do a tire rotation again and she's up on a lift, and then have them do it, because I'm not taking a tire off in his driveway. Alright, there she is. She's all installed. So I can confirm that you can install it without taking off the tire. It's a lot harder, but you can do it. Alright, so now that I got it figured, I'm going to go do the other side and see how hard it is to remove an existing mud flap. Alright, we're over here on the other side now with the mud flap that has not fallen off. And we've got to get it removed so that we can put the new one on. Okay, so yeah, I got that little clip off of there. I just took the screw out, or the bolt out with a 5/16 bit on the ratchet. And then I was trying to get and figure out how to get the screw that's way in there out, and then I realized that this bracket is what it's attached to. And that bracket is completely missing on the other side. So when I lost the mud flap on the other side, it ripped the mud flap off of the clip over here, and it ripped that entire bracket off. So maybe if you have the original mud flaps, you should just check your bracket, see if it's attached good still. Anyway, so I'm going to take that off and then this mud flap should come off super easy. Okay, I lied. It's a 3/8, and actually it's probably metric, and I can't find my metric set, so I'm just forcing it with the 3/8, and it's working. So there you go. Yep, I loosened that clamp and it fell right off. So there you go. So that's how you get the mud flap off. The bolt with the clamp goes in there, and then this is clamped to the frame underneath. So let's install the new one. So the new one looks like this, and you've got these little brackets you screw into, and then they give you a bracket like that, and they give you the 2 screws that go into it, and then they give you another screw and a washer. So this screw and the washer goes into where the clamp, the little clip was, and then these go clamp it on, but it goes in a different place than the original mud flaps. So let me show you. So the screw and washer is going to go through the rubber of the mud flap and go in right there. And then this clamp actually goes on this piece. It goes back here with the screws facing the correct direction. So it clamps onto that piece, and then you screw it on with the 2 screws, and so it clamps it to this piece. At first I thought it was supposed to clamp on up here, but that is inaccurate. It clamps on back there. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so the screw actually pokes through the rubber very easily. So you put the like that. Like that. So this goes in here, and the first thing you do is you get this screw going in the original hole. Like I said, this would be much easier if you took the tire off. Okay, there you go. And the problem is, without the tire off, that you need to use the 25 Torx bit, and you can't use it on anything. You just have to like squeeze it in there and get it to go in. So anyway, I'll work on that, but that's the hard part, because you got that. Anyway, we'll get to that. All right, so literally you're going to become one with your tire and your fender back here, because you're just going to be wrapped up in here. And screwdriver easier than ratchet, in my world at least. And you're just going to tighten it down on the bracket, totally by feel, really, because I can't see anything. So anyway, but it's tight. It's on there. All right. So there's the second mud flap. I found that one to be much more difficult than the first one. But there she is. They're all done. Both sides. And now, my dump area will be protected from the muds. I'm a little dirty. I gotta go get cleaned up now, because I've been doing automotives. But there you go. It can be done without taking the tire off. But God, it's a pain in the butt. Just take the tire off. All right, so that's it. That is Mud Flap 101. I hope you found that helpful, especially because I got absolutely destroyed by mosquitoes. Safety tip, leggings are not mosquito proof. Anyway, if you liked it, a little thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you on the road.